Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here. So we are less than a week into Forza Horizon 5's Series 44, which for the first time ever features a returning monthly playlist, and it hasn't been off to a good start. Many players are encountering huge issues. In fact, quite a few of you have been writing down in the comment section of my videos saying that the current festival playlist is completely broken. So I decided to check out for myself to see whether or not the issues were only happening to certain players or it was a problem that all Horizon players were facing. And well, after 3 days since the update has gone live, I can 100% confirm that the Trials event, Event Lab races, and the Seasonal Championships all do not bank any points towards your festival playlist progression after you complete them. Now, some players are experiencing even further issues with this week's Treasure Hunt and Photo Op Challenge, where immediately after Series 44 went live, players already had those challenges auto-completed without actually banking any of the points towards their playlist. Now, I'm not sure why these specific challenges are automatically unlocked for some players. I can only assume that maybe because this is a returning playlist and that the challenges in Series 44 are pretty much exactly the same as they originally appeared back in Series 20, perhaps those that have completed the Treasure Hunt and the Photo Op Challenge back in the original playlist, the game has mistakenly carried that progress over to Series 44. I don't know, but I can certainly understand why players are feeling very frustrated, as this issue leaves out a big chunk of points on the table that could possibly affect the overall rewards that players were looking forward to unlock. I know a bug like this also doesn't sit well for completionists. I can imagine going through your personal playlist history, seeing all 43 updates with the 100% completion bar, and then having that small blemish with Series 44 not being completed due to something out of our control. It's also time invested into the game that we don't want going to complete waste, and nor do I think players would really like having to redo the challenges either. But here's what makes this whole broken high performance playlist even more interesting. If we wind the clock back to the original Series 20 update, that was pretty broken too. For those who don't remember, one of the biggest bugs was the car shifting through first gear twice anytime you start a race with a manual car, or in more severe cases, you might even set off in reverse. The reverse gear bug was even more prominent anytime you spawned into a location out in free roam. Now thankfully this was recognized by Playground Games just a day after Series 20 went live, and it took the team only 4 days to release a hotfix patch to remove the bug. Now with Series 44, there are some good news. Over on Forza's official support X account, they have posted an official statement saying that we are aware of an issue with the festival playlist challenges not marked as completed. We are currently investigating to find a solution. We'll share more updates as soon as we have them. Thank you for your patience. And also, over on Forza's official Horizon 5 troubleshooting forum, Turn 10's community manager Mantio Max gave a more detailed response by saying, "The team is aware of this issue and working on a fix. We don't have a specific date for this, but we know it won't be completed before the weekend. However, as noted by other players, rewards can still be collected from the events, and we encourage you to play over the weekend to collect the rewards if that is your goal. Once we have more information, we'll let you know on the status of the hotfix to sort out the points and completion." So, like the original Series 20 update, Playground Games are very aware of what's going on with their current update. I'm really hoping that once the hotfix goes live, the patch will simply just give out the points for the events you have already completed, because as stated by the community manager, you still do get the individual rewards for all of the events you finished. Even the icons for each seasonal events on the map shows a trophy as well, meaning that the game does recognize that you have completed the events, but it's just not granting you the festival playlist points. That's probably the best case scenario, which hopefully can be rolled out before week 2. However, if the bug is more complicated to patch and they still want to get a hotfix out before a certain deadline, another solution is to wipe out the progression of all of the affected challenges for everyone and have them redo the events again, which I know is probably not the most ideal way to fix this, as this does require players to repeat the races that they have already done. But maybe as a form of compensation, perhaps Playground Games could give players a hard to find car that was originally a part of the high performance update, like the Audi RS6 Avant or the Porsche number 70 Porsche Motorsport 935, along with maybe a backstage pass. I think that would be pretty good. I mean, Playground Games has been pretty generous with their gifts whenever there has been a big issue with their series. I remember back in Forza Horizon 4, they gifted every player 2 of the rarest pre-order edition cars due to some technical difficulties when the cars were originally meant for players that watched a specific Forza Monthly livestream event over on Mixer. Yes, remember that live streaming platform? Now, I'm not saying that this will happen with Series 44, I'm just hoping that Playground Games will find a right solution that will make majority of their players happy. It's just a little unfortunate that this playlist bug couldn't come at a worse time for the team, as Playground Games literally announced the release date for the PS5 version of Forza Horizon 5 just a day after, and with some questionable marketing strategies where if you purchase the premium bundle you will gain early access for a title that's 3.5 years old. I mean, this definitely didn't help what was already going on with update 44, but for the sake of the team, it's better for the bug to happen now than on Series 46 when the game finally arrives on PlayStation in late April. So fingers crossed that this week's festival playlist does get fixed soon. I honestly don't know what would happen if, for example, a hotfix releases in week 2 instead. Then is there a way for players to go back to week 1 and finish the remaining challenges that were originally bugged? I'll be very interested in seeing how Playground Games resolves this issue, as I believe a festival playlist bug has never happened before in Forza Horizon 5. But anyways, let us know what events have and haven't worked for you this week, and would you like for Playground Games to compensate their players with some gifts? If so, what do you think will be the ideal gift? Should they be in the form of a hard to find car, Forza points, in-game clothing items, or maybe even backstage passes? Show us your thoughts down in the comment section below, as I do read all of your comments, guys. But anyways, if you guys did find today's video helpful, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button, as it really does help me out. And of course, if you guys would like to stay up to date with everything Forza Horizon related, be sure to subscribe with notifications turned on, so that way you won't ever miss out on another video that goes live. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.